King cheetah is one of the rarest animals on earth, with only about 30 of its kind left in total. To conserve them and give them a life full of care and freedom is not just a matter of sentiment, but a vital necessity for our planet. At Vantara, we welcomed 4 of these rare souls after an international rescue.
We received 4 king cheetahs. We were waiting for them at our rescue and rehabilitation center, where we have our cheetah unit. So our entire team of animal keepers, veterinary, paraveterinarians, compliance team and management team, we were waiting for the arrivals. So as soon as the boxes came, they were lined up for the release. What we realized is in one of the king cheetahs, it was limping.
Thus began an epic journey, extraordinary measures to safeguard the life of a cheetah.
One of the things that we did to properly assess the situation was to do a CT scan. It's probably the first CT scan done in a cheetah in India, and probably one of the first to be done worldwide. So with that, we could eventually have a much better picture of the proximal part of the fracture, and to study better how to do, what material to use, and the plates, the measurements, and so on.
The prime importance of this animal is it is a king cheetah. It's the rarest of the rare, and you can't afford an animal like this to not have a leg or an amputated leg. We shall not do justice. Getting that animal back to that bone with the weight bearing is as challenging as giving its life back. A cheetah without a femur is like a bird without wings.
We decided amongst our team, for this kind of surgery, we will need special person who have done this kind of procedures. So we called Dr. Shantibhushan Jha. He is a board certified orthopedic surgeon from America.
After countless discussions and meticulous planning, a 3D model of the bone was studied. A daring endeavor began. Dr. Jha, led by a squad of 7 seasoned vets, together they embarked on a territory where failure was not an option.
We sterilized all the equipments, entire OT section, so that there is leaving no scope for infection.
Anesthesia would be super challenging because you have to dart them, and once they're sedated, intubation, gases, anesthesia, they behave a little bit more different compared to a normal cat or dog.
Every possible precaution was taken to ensure the cheetah's vitals remained stable.
As an anesthetist, it was a difficult procedure. We were a team of 3 doctors who were monitoring anesthesia, and it went well.
The first challenge, muscle relaxation of the fractured leg. The bone, marred by an old fracture, demanded careful attention.
It was hard callus formation there. It was about 1 hour we took to reduct the bone because of that hard callus formation.
Open reduction internal fixation. A specialized technique was employed.
Upper part of the fracture is obviously a very limited, very, very small. So very difficult to anchor anything that you want to do.
Customized plates were delicately affixed, having a unique locking compression system to ensure stability and longevity.
It's a very advanced technique. Nobody in the world has done double plating on a femur fracture, and that too with locking compression plates. So very, very specific instrumentation were needed. And I was lucky enough that was provided to me.
As a number of complications lurked like shadows, the doctors played their parts like musicians in a symphony orchestra. Prolonged anesthesia, an unpredictable foe, tested for their resolve. But precision planning had triumphed. Against all odds, the surgery concluded successfully.
At Vantara, we are aiming towards conservation, you can say. So this is a vision of our boss, Shri Anant Ambani, to help all those species, to give them a very good life here, to conserve them, and sometimes in future we can return them back to their original habitat.
I felt fortunate to be a part of this project, and everybody was happy.
The team who works here is also second to none. Everybody has an amazing passion for wild animals. I've never seen anything like that. I've been all around the world. I've seen many enclosures, these kind of things, but something like that is unprecedented.
On the conservation front, I think we've supported and protected a king cheetah and put its name on the world map. So I think that's something amazing that you have protected and tried to, create its life back.